Who you side with, yeah, that's who you tied with. Who you ride with, yeah, that's who you die with. So here at the 17th hole, this is the one with the creek right there. And I'm gonna fix my divot. So I hit all the way up. Basically the blue stick is right there. And my divot is right here. I lost the ball in the sky. Looked like it was on a good path. So that's the blue, which everybody know that's 200. I wanted to do a video and show off the shed. This ain't the way I wanted to show it off. It's not even done. You know, my net is up. Let me just show off a little bit how I got it. So as you can see, it's not finished because these little corner pieces right here, I'm gonna bracket them to this corner right here. So then that way the net doesn't move at the bottom. So as you can see, nothing is securing it at the bottom. I got my nuts here on the side with some bungee holding it. At the top, I had to install a little metal pipe to go through the grommets to hold it up. So this pretty much takes up the whole space of the shed, width-wise, pretty much height-wise as well. So it holds up pretty well. Like I said, I didn't finish here. If you look in the back, I don't know if there's any light, but I still got a little bit of grass that I didn't finish. The ladder's still back there, so I'm still working on it. I didn't want to do this until it was done. I did want to get a cover for the BenQ. I got my buttons right there so I can, you know, change my trajectory, my clubs, a little bit of that. At the under the grass carpet here, I have the interlocking foam, so it has a good feel. I do use the OptiShot, so you know, if you use the OptiShot, you do want it to be level. So I got it level. I tested it out. I busted it up the carpet, so it's kind of tore up. There's a little divot right there. Got the elliptical. Going to get the weight bench today. Got my surround sound in the corners, up in the tops behind there. Got the computer. Got a little amp. Got my rack for my clubs. So basically, at the end of the day, all I'm saying is I am going to got my little putting greens to help me with my putting. Well, not putting greens, but putting mat. So we got a little TV up just in case you want to watch a game or something. 7:30 in the morning, ain't no game on. So I'm gonna take a couple of swings. I'm gonna actually show you as well that. So I'm gonna go change my driver settings now because my settings are set a little higher. If you know anything about the OptiShot, you do know that it's not the most accurate. So I'm not using this as the, oh, I must be telling the truth because I do it on here. The thing is, I don't feel like going to the range just yet, but I am. Don't worry, I'm going to the range today, before today ends or tomorrow. But as you can see, speed adjustment 100, distance 100. So there is no extras on my driver. We'll say okay. And it is hard for me to hit my driver on the OptiShot. If anyone uses the OptiShot, then I'm pretty sure you may understand why. Let's get this on this. So that's the most important right now, are the numbers. So I'm gonna take a couple of cranks. Actually, I'm gonna swing a couple of pigeon wedges first, just to warm. I'm not gonna get up and hurt myself just to prove a point. So I'm just getting an idea of these are not very accurate. Sorry, that makes sense because I don't think my of course, so hopefully I can edit that out so you don't think that I'm lying that I hit my pitching wedges over 200. But this is about an average swing, so this should be in real life about 150. So as you can see, it's a little short than 150, so either I didn't get it good or it's not that perfect. But for me to swing a 150 swing and go 143, that's not bad. Looks pretty straight. So I'm really swinging like, oh, I'm just really trying to show that, so I can pick up. Oh. So I don't know if you see it, but this is the so I haven't swung hard. But somebody wanted to prove Forrest Gump wrong. So since I am the real black Forrest Gump, I'm not even going to put my glove on. I'm not even going to put the glove on. Just go bare hand. I make 3 swings. It's been live the whole time, so I definitely have not touched to change anything, but I do have to go back up to make sure I am hitting my driver. I'm not even really going to give a full swing. If I give a full swing, it's going to read me at a 140 swing, and it's going to go hooking way left. My shot is usually going to fade, so it's not really going to be that accurate. That's why I usually don't hit my drivers. They say you're supposed to tape them up at the bottom. I don't do that. So, but my swing speed should be pretty accurate. I'm going to give a decent swing, not trying to kill it. Maybe my last one I'll try to kill it just to prove a point. So that looks pretty accurate. Anytime my swing is going to the right, my shot is going to the right, chances are it's pretty accurate. Swing speed 118. Let's make sure this is visible. And again, I just took a regular. All right, I do apologize. I did see that my pad needed some storage, so I deleted some videos and some apps that I'm not using. So since I didn't get to the second part, I want to make sure that you see that it's still at 100 and 100 for my driver. Since I got a little space, I don't think I have to really rush right now. So we're just going to okay it. Get out of there. Set this guy up. Make sure I don't accidentally press a button to stop recording. Now that says a 122 mile an hour swing, says a 301 hit distance. I kind of put some leg into that one, you know, not sure if that was actually a 299, 298 carry as it was. Tempo. I'm only going to take one swing. So, I don't know if you can see it, but that is a 4. On the opti shot, I have to go change my club. Club down, hybrid, 4-iron. I don't know if you can see it. Maybe I gotta get it out the way, I don't know. So this should go right, and it should go about 225. Depends on how I swing. My hand, my right hand, my left hand, I've been in therapy, so my hands hurt a little bit. But this is still the 4-iron. It's set up to the 4-iron. And I hit my 4-iron about 225, I would say easily. I hit my 5 almost 225, so. I'm gonna tee it up with a big tee, with a bigger tee. I topped that, so hence the 66 mile an hour swing speed. When I tee these up for some reason, sometimes I'll pull them. So we'll see what happens, but this should be an accurate reading. Went to the right, so I'm confident it's accurate. 215. I'll hit another 4-iron just because I'm sure I'm lying. 102 swing speed.
Yo, so bottom line is, be Forrest Gump. I know that may sound crazy because Forrest Gump may be a little slow or a little off, but the thing is Forrest Gump was out there just living his life, doing him, and one day he was just sitting on the bench and started talking to people, and everybody he talked to was looking at him like, you lying? But the thing is, Forrest lived his life. He wasn't trying to impress nobody. He wasn't trying to prove that he was right. So, and I came to that conclusion while doing this. It was like, sometimes you get tired of feeling like Forrest Gump, where people always doubting what you're saying, but you got all this proof. Your face is in Time magazine, and you done did all these things, and people still don't believe you, and you don't feel like carrying these things around. But sometimes you get tired of it. But then after you prove them wrong, and then you go do this, and you go pull out your magazine and throw it in their face like, look, Bubba Gumps, I started that. When you do all that and prove people wrong, at the end of the day, you like, what did it even matter? Like, I wasn't doing that to prove you anyway, so why do I gotta go out the way to prove you wrong? So I caught myself because I was, just doing my day and this and that, and somebody said I couldn't do something, and I just wanted to prove them wrong, because I know it's not the first person to say it to me. So I've been wanting to do some of these videos and stuff. Some of my golfing buddies, when I tell them how I'm hitting right now, and they like, no, you're not, blah blah blah. So I've been recording myself, so that's why I had that first one and stuff. But at the end of the day, I'm not a pro golfer. I ain't making no money off of it. But with anything else, like, when I say I made albums or I did this, it must not have been dope. It must have been whack, or maybe you didn't do it, or maybe you just had CD copies from the copy machine, or whatever the case may be. But when you can just prove people wrong, sometimes it feels good. But at the end of the day, even when you prove people wrong, you got to remember what you was doing that thing for, and you wasn't doing it to prove people wrong. So just be Forrest Gump. Just go live that life. What did Forrest Gump do? Like, going back to the message from yesterday. The message from yesterday was don't stop. Forrest Gump, he scored a touchdown. The whole stadium had to tell him stop. He just kept going. He just one day started running, and he just kept going. He just ran across the United States like a few times. Probably would have ran to Europe if he could, if it was a bridge. But Forrest didn't stop. Be Forrest Gump. Just keep going. Live your life. Do you. Accomplish great things. And then when you look back, you're like, damn, I did accomplish these great things. And if people don't believe you, so that just means that they just may not be that educated to where their brains can fathom anything outside of what their brains can fathom. Be Forrest Gump. Enjoy your Friday. It's a holiday weekend. Be safe, have fun, and be Forrest Gump.
This song just a form of repentance. I promise I's pure in every word and every sentence. And I don't even care if they like shit. Get it? I did it for Jehovah, yeah, cause he my only witness, huh? Forgive us for we know not what we do. And we hear so much that we don't know what is true. I think I heard a voice but can't tell if it's you. I had a dream about heaven and I dreamed that it was blue.